what led to this chaos and these deaths being reported? Gate number 7 is where the maximum deaths occurred. 4 deaths, according to the government status report, happened at gate number 7. Now, that particular area is close to Cubbon Road, so maximum people had gathered in that particular area. Then gate 13 to gate 15 is the VIP area. This is where the team's bus entry was, and that's why if you look at the Karnataka government's report, nobody was allowed in these areas. So there were no casualties, no stampede that broke out. It was at gate 7, gate 6, gate 1 and 17 to 21. So across that entire area, there were people who came together, jostling that was reported, and people trying to push through and enter every time the gates opened. Only one area was sanitized perfectly. Unsurprisingly, it's the VIP entry point where the team bus was supposed to enter, from where the politicians, also including DK Shivkumar, actually entered. Sagai Raj reports for us from Chinnaswamy Stadium of what exactly that area looks like, what happened. He was there yesterday when the stampede broke out. He went there today as well to show you in a less crowded scenario exactly what happened.
Imagine this entire stretch of road. You have only fans who have been occupied. There is no space for even a single vehicle on this particular road. And even at Vidhan Sauda, there were more than 1 lakh fans who had gathered to get a glimpse of their favorite player and their favorite team. Everybody were cheering. Everybody were looking forward for that vehicle, team vehicle, to reach here. And we were reporting about how excited fans were to see Virat Kohli, to see their team players and to see the team bus. Whenever they could see even one picture of Virat Kohli or a bus traveling on this particular road, they used to scream and shout. They used to enjoy. It was a celebration. It was early Deepavali for the people of Bengaluru here. And nobody thought this will be a tragedy one. And close to 11 people who died, even they were cheering. They were so happy. They never knew that they're going to die while cheering for RCB. They never knew that it will be suffocating when they try to see their favorite player or favorite bus, because everybody were pushing. What exactly happened? It is a failure of KSCA, RCB and Karnataka government. You can understand that around 8 lakh people come to this place and you have very few police personnel. Probably on this road, when I was reporting yesterday, on gate number P4, which is gate 14 and gate 13, or gate 12 and 11 on the other side, there were huge number of fans who were waiting for the gate to open. Initially, RCB said that you should download the passes online, and thereafter there were huge crowd and they couldn't even check the passes, and everybody was allowed on first come first serve basis. And there were very few police. Why am I telling this? Because all of this police personnel were wearing khaki. Probably I could count them. There were around 15 to 20 police personnel only on this road to manage a crowd of close to 2 to 3 lakhs. Imagine, it would have been a Herculean task for them. And this police personnel tried their level best. They made announcement on the speaker. They asked people to follow the protocol. Do not jump the barricade. Follow the lane. You should enter inside the gate in this way. But none of these fans had followed, because the arrangement which was made near Chinnaswamy Stadium was just like for a cricket match. It was not made for celebration. For a cricket match, you have around 35,000 audience visiting. But for this celebration, it was close to 8 lakhs, according to Home Minister of Karnataka. And the police personnel were being outnumbered. There were very few. They couldn't manage. And what exactly happened? For an example, if you have a gate like this, they had opened the full gate. And later on, when they realized they couldn't control the crowd which was rushing inside, which is trying to gate crash, jump from this kind of barricades and trying to enter this gate, they immediately closed the gate and they opened it partially. So when they opened it partially, there were more crowd because it was first come first serve basis, and most of them jumped on it and few of them fell below this barricade and many of them walked on them, and everybody got injured. And in front of my eyes, there were 3 to 4 people who have been carried to medical commanding center inside Chinnaswamy Stadium. And later on, they have been shifted using police vehicle. Remember, there was no ambulance because there was no space for ambulance to reach Chinnaswamy Stadium. So that is the kind of situation. And there was a bottleneck of kind of situation where everybody wanted to enter. And that's when everybody started to stamp on each other. And it was quite suffocating and people died.
So it's now been a full 24 hours since the Bengaluru Stampede. 24 hours, not of ensuring accountability, but a cover-up. Why do I say that? How a cover-up? The latest information that we have is of how cops sought more time, which confirms beyond a doubt that the administration is to blame, that they insisted on holding the event right after the IPL win. We have confirmation on India Today that the Bengaluru police warned that such a massive event should be held during the weekend, giving them ample time to ensure adequate preps as well, so that this kind of a scenario of a stampede doesn't break out. Police had warned the government about rush hour crowding on a weekday. All of those warnings, that advice from the police, ignored, just so that the event can be held in peak excitement, with zero thought being given to what it takes to actually pull off such a mammoth event. The police had requested push the event to a Sunday. The government insisted on an immediate victory bash. So no, I don't think the cops are to blame. Yes, they could have been better prepared, but remember, these police officials were up all night after RCB's win, ensuring law and order. And right after that, in a matter of hours, preparing for lakhs of people to come together with zero coordination with the RCB, the Cricket Association, or for that matter, the government. Let's be very clear, the government does have to take a great deal of the blame here. They acted more like an RCB fan squad, focusing on fan craze, photo ops, rather than governance. They took the issue lightly. They were more focused on ensuring that they get all the photos they want with Kohli and co. Now, why do I say that? Let's get you some proof. Sons, daughters of ministers were all sitting there with the RCB team, right behind them during the felicitation ceremony. The man we've circled out there, that's Minister Zamir Ahmed's son, on stage at a government felicitation ceremony. He's not a minister, he's an actor. But by virtue of being a minister's son, he's standing there beaming away. So this was the priority of the government. This is why they wanted to hold the event ASAP and not push it. They didn't care about security. They wanted their fanboy photo with the team. They wanted their family members to get that picture with the RCB team. And that is the only thing that mattered to them.
Your party also made a statement just now saying that BJP has information, police had denied the permission and told the government not to go ahead with it, but the government forced the police.
Yes, leader of the opposition made that statement. He said that as far as the information he has got, the police advised government against this particular celebration. In spite of that, in a hurry, with the intention of taking credit, government went ahead and organized this program.
खुद DCM DK शिव कुमार ये कह रहे हैं कि चिन्नास्वामी स्टेडियम की कैपेसिटी मात्र 35,000 है और 3 लाख लोग वहां मौजूद थे। किस प्रकार से 3 लाख लोग मौजूद थे? अगर 35,000 ही कैपेसिटी है स्टेडियम की, तो आपकी विक्ट्री मार्च में 3 लाख लोगों को आपने अलाउ क्यों किया? अगर पुलिस ने परमिशन नहीं दिया, उसके बावजूद विक्ट्री मार्च किस प्रकार से हो सकता है? कौन जिम्मेदार है इस विक्ट्री मार्च के लिए? क्यों एक कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं हुआ पुलिस और इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइजर्स के बीच में? जो इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहा है और जो पुलिस की टीम है, मेडिकल इमरजेंसी की टीम है, इनके बीच में कोई कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं है।